Hi everybody, this is Lisa and it's time again for another Verbling class. In this hour we will be speaking. We're going to have a speaking in English class. So if you are interested in practicing your spoken English, then this is a good class for you. We're going to talk about a variety of things, and it's a conversational class, so it's not very formal. I'm not going to do a lot of lecturing. I would like to do more of conversing with everybody and asking you guys some questions and then having you answer. And even if you have some questions, then we can answer those as well. So if you are interested in practicing your speaking, then go ahead and click on the blue button if you have a reservation already. And if you do not have a reservation, then you can get one now and come in if you are a Verbling Premium member. And otherwise, you can wait until the green Join Class button appears. So, hi there. Karim, is that how you say your name? Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good.
You're
You?
doing well? Good. So
Good.
how do you say your name correctly? Karim or
Karim.
Karim? Okay. And where are you from? Oops, I think you got frozen there. Nicolo. Yeah, Karim, the connection might have slowed for a minute, so we'll just see if it works itself out. Yeah. And Nicola, how are you? And Hamid. Looks like we're... Yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know if the connection is slowing down on my side or somewhere out there in internet land, but it seems like some people are having a little problem with the microphones right now, and I think it's the connection, the speed of the internet connection that we're having right now. Wow, everybody, you came in quickly. Okay. Let's see how it's working. Karim, okay, I think it's working a little better now. Ahmad, how's your microphone working?
Yeah, it's good.
Good, yep, sounds really good. Esther, how are you?
Hi, fine, and you?
Good, great, wonderful. And Hamid, how's your microphone?
It is good.
It's good, yep, sounds good. Juan, how are you? Juan, the thinker.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. It's the second or third time in Verbling, and it's a new experience for me.
Oh, great. How are you liking it?
Yes, I like it. It's a good way to learn English and to meet new people, and it's a great idea. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? All right, great. And Karim, how's your microphone working now? Looks like the internet connection is kind of getting stuck. Mine, how's your microphone working? Mine? I don't hear you, so maybe your microphone is muted. So check on that. And Nicolo, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks, Lisa. I'm
Okay.
from Florence, Italy, and this is my first lesson on Verbling. So I'm very excited about how it works, and I hope it's really funny.
Okay, great, cool.
It will be funny.
Yeah, it should be fun. Okay, great. Rafael, how are you doing?
Oh, hello. Me too. I'm from Italy.
Great.
For me, it's the second lesson. I'm fine because I just came back from work.
Yeah.
So I prepared for the weekend.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Today's Saturday, huh? It's Saturday night for you right now, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Great. And Tan, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Hola. I'm good. Tan, are you taking Spanish classes now too?
Not really.
Oh, not really. Okay. Okay. Joseph, how are you?
Hey, I'm fine. Thank you. How about you?
Oh, that's a pretty cool picture you got there.
Yeah, I know.
Did you create that?
No, it's like an avatar. It's come with
Yeah.
functions or something.
But
So,
it
I don't know.
moves.
I guess people are liking it. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
There's some green eyes.
Except teacher Martin is scared of it. So.
It looks a little freaky, but it's okay. All right, everybody. So in this hour, it's going to be a conversation. So it's just we're going to be talking to each other. Usually, we just start off by saying our names and where we live, and we're just going to start talking a little bit about the type of things you talk about when you're getting to know people. But also, because some of you are new and some of you have been to many of the Verbling classes already with me and with many of the other teachers that we have. Maybe we can also talk about some other things that go a little bit beyond just the getting to know you type of questions. If we want to talk about politics or current events or interests or hobbies, things like that, we can do that. So I'm going to start off with some questions, but I also am very curious if you have any questions that you want to ask, either me or other students or everybody, then we can do that too. But since we do have some new people in this class, I would just like to start with introductions. So in your introduction, just tell us your name, what country you live in or where you're from, and if you are studying, tell us what you're studying, and if you have a job, tell us what you do for a job. Okay, well, just those are starting off with just some of the basic introductory types of questions. And we'll start with you, Ahmad.
Yeah, hi Lisa. Hi everybody. I'm Imad. I'm from Syria. Actually, I want to talk about what I was doing recently.
Okay.
I have only 1 week to prepare for the test. The interesting thing that I did in the last few days was kind of diagnose for my problems. Where is my weakness? And I found that the speed of the reading for academic topics is my main problem.
Okay.
And same thing in the writing also. I have problem with the speed that I can't revise or make corrections. Just the speeding and the spelling in the writing. Yeah. That's it.
So your microphone was tweaking out a little bit, which means like messing up a little bit in the beginning. So I missed it. Did you say that you only have a little while to practice for the TOEFL? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's only 1 week. It's the next Saturday, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. And so what have you been doing to prepare for, you said you want to work on your reading speed and your writing speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried to diagnose where is my problem. I lose a lot of marks and I lose a lot of my let's say, the marks I waste, it's usually because of the time. I don't have that fast reading techniques and maybe the strategy of my reading is not that.
Okay. Have you taken any online tests to
I actually attended a practice test from the TOEFL site itself.
Yes.
It's simulation for the same test. The same timing. That was, I get very bad mark. It was because of the way they correct the reading section. It's only computer-based system. The computer, the estimation way is not that correct. The speaking section also is not but I noticed that the writing and the listening section is kind of real practice, and I noticed that my mark were wasted on only in the reading section because of the speed. I wasn't speed enough to solve the questions.
What Imad, what do you think is slowing you down in the reading? Is it words that you don't understand, or just in general reading speed, or what do you think it is?
I found that my strategy that I was previously reading the first the paragraph thoroughly, then answering the question.
Yeah.
It's incorrect because the paragraph itself is very long. It's about 700 words, and it's actually academic topic that contains a lot of technical informations and details.
Yes.
So you are not going to memorize them. So the good strategy is to start solve the questions and then read the paragraph itself.
And look for the answer.
Yeah.
So read the question first and look for the answers. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. So that's what you've been doing. You've been preparing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And Esther, how about you? Tell us where you live and what you do.
Okay. Hi, my name is Esther. I'm from Spain, but currently I'm living in Dublin. Because the economic situation in Spain, I couldn't find a job of accounting because I finished my degree last year in June, and I decided to come here in October and to start my career here, or try to start. Nowadays, I'm studying in an academy and I'm working in a coffee shop. And I try to improve my English because I need to work here.
Yeah.
This is all.
So how do you feel that it's going? How's your English going in Dublin? Is it hard to understand the Irish accent, or?
It's hard, but for example, when I arrive, I started in pre-intermediate, and currently I'm in advanced. I improve a lot.
Yeah.
But this is because I study a lot. If not, it's impossible to improve, because a lot of people think that if you come here and you go to an academy, it's in 3 months you can be fluent, and it's impossible. You need a lot of time.
Yes. Yeah, you need time. How is it with the Irish people? Are you finding friends so that you can be speaking in English with them all the time, or do you have Spanish friends, or?
I have Spanish friends because Irish people prefer to relationate with another Irish, because sometimes it's difficult to understand us because we don't pronounce good the words, and it's difficult to have a conversation sometimes, and they prefer to avoid foreign people.
Really?
In some situations.
Sure.
If you have a good English, it's easier to have a conversation. But if you are an intermediate or advanced, sometimes it's difficult to have a conversation. Depends on your level of English.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you're working in your coffee shop, are you speaking English, or?
Yeah, English, always.
Always English. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
And so you hope to stay in Ireland and then work as an accountant there?
Yeah, because currently I'm studying a certification. It's a ACCA, that it's a accounting certificate, and it's good for my CV, and it's interesting for a company.
Yes.
And in September I'll try to do CAE, I think.
And so that will qualify you to work as an accountant in Ireland. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. And is that test all in English then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you're working hard, huh?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, Hamid, tell us about you.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Hamid from Turkey. And next week, I will join International Congress in Turkey.
For what? For chemistry?
For applied material science and physics. But it is near to chemistry also. And I will present a poster in this congress.
You will present a poster, or?
Scientific poster.
Oh, what does that look like?
It is about my master working with my teamwork. It is about lithium-ion batteries. We worked active material for lithium-ion alternative material.
Yeah.
And we improved its performance. This scientific poster is about it. And I will go to Antalya. Antalya is a holiday vacational city for Turkey.
Yes.
And yes.
Yeah. How do you say it? Antalya? Is it Antalya? Antalya. Yeah, I have seen some pictures because another student talked about he lives there, and it looks really beautiful.
Maybe I can share after the Congress.
Yeah, great. So you're working on improving the performance of lithium batteries. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that will be good.
Yes, and I try to find my PhD opportunity because I want to make my PhD for abroad. So it is a big chance for me to find some academic people.
Yeah.
And I also have a holiday in there.
Nice. Yeah. Will it be warm enough now to go in the water? I saw a picture of some people in, like, I don't know if it was hot springs or just like a river or something, but it looked like it was nice to go maybe swimming or just playing in the water in Antalya.
Antalya is my hotel will be near the sea, so I am lucky.
Yeah.
I can enter also swimming pool or sea.
Oh, okay. And it will be.
Can you say again, please?
Will it be warm enough right now in Turkey to go in the water?
Nowadays my city is rainy, but I guess the south part is hotter than my city.
Okay. Yeah. I put a picture of it in my screen share.
And if you write Kemer, E-M-E-R, it is my visiting place for the Congress.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do that and put it in your screen, and then we can see it in your screen if you want to do that.
I don't know. I don't have a picture now. After the Congress,
okay.
I can share.
Okay, yeah, cool. That would be good. All right, awesome. Juan David, tell us about you. Juan?
Sorry, I have a problem with my microphone. Sorry.
No problem.
Yes, I'm from Spain. The classmate Esther talk a little about the situation in Spain. It's very difficult to find a job.
Yeah.
I'm an architect, and for me it's very difficult. No, my field of knowledge it's very hard, and it's very difficult. No, to find a job. I began to study English in the last October, more or less. My level at that time was low. Now I think it's better, but it's sorry, but because I want to pass this year the first certificate level. Because I need a good level of English in other countries, but in Spain, some job ask you about English. No, you need the English to work here. No.
Yes. Oh, really? Even in Spain now, you need English to work in Spain?
In some jobs, it's compulsory, no? Because, for example, I'm an architect and I studied some courses to be a teacher in some secondary school. ask you, or it's required to know English because the school is bilingual, no?
Oh.
And you need to know English to work here in this kind of job, no? And for example, if you wanted to take a master in the university, you need a B1 level, no? It's the
the intermediate level, yeah, B1.
Exactly.
So you need to have a B1 level of English for your masters?
Yes, in some master it's compulsory. In other master it's not necessary, but in some master the university require this level of English, no?
I see. Okay. So how have you been studying? Have you been working on your own, or are you going to classes, or what have you been doing?
I worked now. I have not a job, but the last 3 or 5 years I work as an architect in some companies and as a teacher in some schools. But now the situation it's horrible here.
Yeah.
It's a disaster. The last week talked with a man, an English man who lives in London, and he was worried about the situation in England. No, he told me about the unemployment. No, he said the unemployment it's bad here. It's it's 8%. Oh my God! But in Spain it's 25. Oh my God! That is not possible. It's fantastic in United Kingdom. In comparison with Spain, it's a bad thing here, and it's very frustrating.
I have a friend. When I was younger, I lived in Spain for 1 school year as a foreign exchange student in Vitoria, and my friend, he is 42 years old, and he has worked most of his life most of his adult life outside of Spain, because it has been very difficult to find a job to make a living. And so he now works, right now he is working in England, I think in London somewhere, but it's been very difficult in Spain. So
it's very difficult. It's the only way to work, go to another country, because the situation in here is very bad, and it's sad, no? Because here we have a very good weather. It's
nice weather, yes.
It's a problem, no? And I had a friend who lives in Bristol, and he said he sent me a postcard with a sun, a very big sun, and he told me it's a lie. It's not true, because this sun is not here. But yes,
Esther, you said that the only thing good in Spain is the weather right now.
Yeah, currently, it's the only thing.
Well, that's good, at least.
I suppose it's the weather and the family and friends, no? The relationships here, I suppose Esther know more than me about the relationship with other people in other countries, no? But now it's very different, no? But it's a pleasure to talk with you and with the other classmates.
Yeah, Juan, where do you live in Spain? What town do you live in?
I live in Córdoba, in Andalusia.
Oh, okay, Córdoba. That's in the south?
Yes, in the south, and here the summer it's horrible. It's very hot, and but in the night it's fantastic to stay with people in the street, but it's in the south of the country, my city.
Yes. So since the economic situation is so awful in Spain, how is the tourism? Are there lots of people coming there still for tourism, or has that gone down? Do you know?
So Sorry, but I don't understand the question. Could you repeat the question, please?
Sure. So I'm wondering about tourists. Are lots of tourists still coming to Spain?
The tourism is now. I suppose the government is supported about the tourism. No, it's there are a lot of tourists here, but it's not the only way to earn money. No, it's oh, it's fantastic. It's a good thing to.
Yeah. But yeah, usually jobs in tourism are not very high-paying jobs. So even if you have a lot of people who work in the tourist jobs, like in restaurants or hotels or things, it's not necessarily high-paying jobs for people, right? You understand?
Yeah. Not very much. Sorry. No, but.
Well, I'm saying, for example, you said you are an architect?
Yes, I'm an architect.
Yeah, so usually an architect makes more money than a person working in a restaurant or in a hotel, for example. So tourism does not help architects, maybe, too much.
No, the problem here, about my task or my profession is there are a lot of architects. A lot of, but there are sorry, the word is sorry, it's okay, a plague, no, una plague.
Right.
But yes, but I open my mind to another jobs, but there is no job in any company, or it's difficult. No? But
yeah, I get it. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Mine,
thanks.
Tell us about you and what you're doing. You have an interesting situation, huh?
Yes, actually, yeah, you are right. I have been watching Investigate for 4 days in Boston.
Oh.
Boston
Boston bombing,
yeah.
Yeah.
It is very sad, but they finally found two people who are responsible for this bombing. One is dead, another is in the custody now.
Yes.
And yeah.
Does that make you feel afraid to be in the United States right now?
To be honest, on the TV they said, especially in Boston area, people look at very strange if people, it's like a Muslim or Indian people also, they cover their head. And yeah, I am a little bit upset about the situation.
Yes, I only heard about it yesterday because I was out in the desert with no computer, no cell phone, nothing. So I didn't know what was happening. But when I came back into civilization, I saw that many of the parks and where they have American flags flying, they were flying halfway down. We call that half-mast.
Yes, half-mast.
Usually I wonder why that's happened, so something must have happened, and then I found out about the bombings in Boston. So
yeah.
It
was horrible. It was no make sense what they did.
Yes. It's hard to understand the reasons, why
but after this case, as a foreigner to live in US, it's not easy, I think so. I don't feel any effect in my area, but I am sure in Boston, as a foreigner, people feel something different than before.
Yes. When things like this happen, people become very afraid.
Yes, suspicious.
Anxious? Anxious?
Anxious, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, you know, like if you're afraid, a lot of times if somebody is thinking about thoughts that are very frightening or very scary to them, sometimes then they go out and they blame other people, or they become what she necessarily based on reality or facts, just because you're afraid. There's yeah. So so that's what you've been doing, is watching TV.
Yes.
Sometimes that can be scary too.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Sometimes it's nice to not know everything that's going on, but yeah. Yes.
Maybe I should go to the desert like you.
Yeah, go to the desert and forget about it.
Desert, yeah. Yes.
Yes, yes, because out in the desert there are no TVs. But when I got to the airport yesterday, and we were sitting at our gate just waiting to board the plane, it was yes, it was all over the TV and all of the people talking and pictures and, you know, everything. So
yes,
yeah.
There was tragedy even as arresting the other one.
Yes.
It wasn't like that easy operation.
No, it was like a manhunt. They put what they call a manhunt, and I understand that they were really using a lot of police officers and other types of
like SWAT or kind of that.
SWAT teams and things like that to try to find this guy. Yeah.
And more interesting that the mother of those two brothers makes statement maybe in the last 2 hours, I don't know, that her boys were being for about 5 years. For the last 5 years, they were trapped and, let's say, monitored by the FBI. So it was kind of a weird thing. How do these people have the time, or how do these people think and plan such things where they are suspicious in first place?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what one or two people, we say wreak havoc. So one or two people, I'm typing so I got muted, but if you, one or two people can wreak havoc in a whole city. So it's kind of amazing what just one or two people can do when you have a bomb, I guess, or weapons and things. Yeah.
2 bombs, 3 bombs, yeah. It's cooking pans, yeah. High pressure cooking pans and very simple materials, but you know, dangerous.
Dangerous, yes. Yes. Okay, Nicolo.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
I'm from Florence, Italy, and I live in Tuscany. I live in the country. I live in a farm with some animals.
Nice.
And yes, I work in Florence. I'm a developer. I write programs for the computers, and I work at the Accademia della Crusca. Is an institute for the Italian language.
Oh, cool.
And but I have a really poor English, and yesterday for work I have to do a phone call, and I spend about 20 minutes because I have to explain a problem, and for me it was too hard, so I have decided to start today to try to have every day almost one lesson on Verbling if I have time. So I'm here for this.
Great.
Yes, my house is not so beautiful, but I have the type of tree is called pressi. They are. This is too. Yes, this is really wonderful. These houses. Yes.
Yeah, is that a common architecture style in Tuscany with all these like they're not really bricks, but they're rocks and things, or?
Yes, I think they are old rocks. They are houses made by old farmers many years ago, and there are in the place where I live. If you go in the fields, you can find many of these houses. Some are really need an architect to be restored.
Oh, yeah.
but they are really wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. Well, maybe Juan can go to Italy and work restoring old homes.
I have no money to spend because, but I hope in the future, if I will work well, I will call Juan to help me. In the house where I live, we have to restore a part of the house, but at the moment we have not money, so we have stopped the work. Perhaps in the future it could be.
We can talk about this. It's a good idea. It's fantastic. It's a website to learn a language, to find a job, and to meet people. It's fantastic.
Well, I'm really sad, really unhappy for Spanish people because I think Spanish are really special persons. I've been many times in Spain for travel, for all the at Pamplona, at other parties. They are the best to organize this party. I think they are very excellent persons, and so I'm really sad about all this problem that they are having. Yes, really.
Yes.
Okay.
In Italy, we stay a bit better.
It's a little bit better in Italy now. The economic situation. Okay.
The economic situation, yes, is a bit better. We have some problem in the politics because we are not having a government at this moment because there are many confusion. But for the economic part, we are not. It's not the best situation. But in Spain, they have more problem than us. So yes, I'm really disappointed.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be very disappointing when you study and you work hard and you're ready to work and you want to work and there's no work. So, yeah.
Yes. I imagine. I see all person on that are studying English because they have problem to find a job that require the English.
Yeah.
And so I think for a professional that have to start to go to another place to look for a job because they have no other possibility, it's really hard to do.
Yes. It sounds, well, also as the economies change, so sometimes some professions are in greater demand. So usually, like right now, a lot of people are doing technology jobs like computer programming, and they seem to be able to find work, whereas some other types of jobs, it becomes a little bit more difficult. So kind of depends what you do.
Yes, for my kind of work, I'm an IT engineer. There are many job positions in the United States, and so one of my dreams it will move to the United States. I hope in the future, but however in Italy there are enough job for this kind of profession. For other profession, for some of my friends, I have a sister that has studied no technical. She hasn't have a technical school,
Yeah.
And she's looking for a job now, and she has found many short-term job, but
Yeah.
she's looking for a new job every time. So.
Yeah, yeah. And I was in Utah, in the state of Utah. Oops. I was in Utah, and I saw some signs when I was driving closer to Salt Lake City, which is the bigger city in Utah, and I saw a billboard sign that said they were looking for Java engineers.
Yes, I know. Yes, Java is one of my favorite language. It's
Yeah.
a way to write programs. Yes,
Yeah.
it sounds like I will write the name of the city.
Yeah. I think that was the
Thanks,
name.
Lisa.
Yeah, Payson, Utah. And I think Utah is a pretty cheap place to live too, so it might be a good place to have a job.
Yes, because in Italy, I think many we have not we have a low pay for many technical profession as the engineer. I know that the same position in the United States have 2 or 3 times the amount of the cost, and so I'm reading that in Germany they need a lot of engineers too. Thanks, Wanda.
Yeah.
And yes, in the United States they have a nicer cost the profession.
Yep.
2 or 3 times.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, Tan, tell us about you. What's going on in your life?
Hello?
No, we're not going to skip you. We want to know what's going on. Tan is one of our youngest students.
I'm 19 years old.
Yes.
I'm from Vietnam, and I'm on my first year of my university. I'm learning accounting. You should search Nha Trang is my city.
Okay, how do you spell that? Write it in the chat so I can copy it.
I'm learning accounting.
Yeah. What's the name of your city? Oh, you wrote it there. Okay, Nha Trang. Okay. So how's the accounting going? Are you still liking it?
Yes.
Yes. Are you
I
doing?
have a little job.
Oh, you do? Where are you working?
On weekends.
Uh-huh.
On a supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
Where I have to look for items on the shelf where there's no more left or a few left, so I have to go to the warehouse and take the items and put on the shelf again.
Mm-hmm. So we call that stocking shelves.
Oh.
When you're stocking shelves. Well, Imad is getting jealous because there's so much beautiful water and greenery. Huh, Imad?
Yeah.
In Egypt, it's probably pretty dry right now, is it?
Yeah, it's desert.
Yeah. So Tan, that's your town where you live? Do you go to the beach very often?
Yes, very often.
Is it
on summer we goes
Uh-huh.
we and my friends go to the beach at 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Almost every day.
What and how long? Why do you go so early?
To watch the sun.
Oh, wow.
And it's very nice feeling. It's breezy. It's not too cold. It's very good feeling.
So
and also exercise in the morning too.
Do you go swimming in the water?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that's really nice when you can swim in the water. I live near the water, but it's freezing cold. You can't go swimming at all. So do you have a lot of tourists that come to your town also?
Yes. Can you
Yeah?
go back to the picture?
Yeah.
The
Which
first
one?
picture.
Uh-oh. I don't know which one was the first one. That one?
It has an island. Do you see the cable car over there?
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
In the
far
back?
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the longest cable car across the sea.
Really?
I think, yeah, it's go over to an Iceland
An island,
where
yeah?
they have a hotel and
Oh.
a
Whoa, cool.
amusement park.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Vinpearl. It's called Vinpearl.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
that's yeah, we call those things gondolas, and
Oh,
you know, we use them here like at ski resorts to get people up the mountains and things. And some other cities have them also just to get them up a steep mountain or something. But wow, that's pretty neat. Have you been in that before?
yeah, just one time.
Was it scary?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of heights, but the view is beautiful.
Yeah. How long does it take to get across?
Like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. 20 minutes. That's neat. So, what type of tourists do you have? Are there American tourists or Asian tourists or from all around the world, or what's it like
I
nowadays?
think it's all around the world.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wow.
Sometimes I see a tourist and I want to speak to them,
Yeah?
but some of them speak French and
Oh.
so it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. They probably know some English, though.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, how long will it take you to finish your degree?
Probably 3 more years.
3. So, in Vietnam, college is 4 years long usually?
Yeah.
Same as here? Yeah. And do you need to speak English when you're going to college there? Like, is that part of a requirement for your major or not?
Not really,
No?
but I just love to learn English,
Mm-hmm.
so I joined Verbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, I think you're doing very well with your English. Did you study English in school too?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What is this thing right here? Is that in your town? The
Yeah.
water slide thing?
Water slide.
It looks like a water slide. I don't know if it's
just,
maybe at the amusement park. I don't know. I'm just clicking on pictures. Yeah, cable car. That's pretty neat. Okay. Great. All right, we have a new person who just joined us. We have about 9 more minutes. Hi, and I think it's written in Thai, but I can't read Thai. So, what's your name? You just joined us. And your microphone might be off because when you come into the chat, a lot of times it is muted. Imad, do you think the cable car sounds dangerous?
Yeah, because I watched a documentary video about. Yeah, no, I have phobia.
Huh?
That it might stop in some kind of emergency, and this happened that would be dangerous for the cabinet and
Yeah.
the passengers. Yeah.
Yeah, I went on this one right here. Last year I went to Whistler, which is in Canada, and they have a new gondola that goes from the peak of one mountain, the top of one mountain, to the top of another mountain. So it's called peak to peak. And it was pretty scary. I mean, I think it's safe, but one of them, the one that I went in, has a glass bottom, so you can see on the underground as you're going, you can see the ground. So that was pretty cool. But you can get a lot of people in there. So
Sounds
that
like great shortcut from peak to peak.
peak, yeah, peak to peak,
Whenever I
yeah.
drive, yeah, whenever I travel and drive from mountain to mountain, I feel like I'm going like a snake.
Yeah.
Always, yeah, from peak to peak. That would be very good shortcut.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I was there when it was snow, there's snow, but this is a picture here of what it might look like in the summertime. And they still do it just for people who are hiking around and want to go, you know, hiking and maybe have a picnic or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of expensive though. It's not the cheapest thing to do.
So how
Okay.
much it would cost to take?
Well, to go skiing there, it comes if you go, you know, if you pay for skiing, and I think skiing was $65 for the day. So, but that's for skiing too. So you can go skiing, and then this is just you could go and use it if you want.
For a whole day. It's not for one trip.
Yeah, usually people go there and maybe stay 2, 3, 4 days, something like that. Yeah. And the crossing also, like Tan said, that crossing takes 20 minutes also, I think. Maybe it was 10. I can't remember. But yeah. Esther, have you ever been on a gondola like that?
No.
No. Does Spain have any? Do you know? Or Juan, do you know if Spain has any gondolas like that? Juan?
Yeah, I didn't remember any place about this kind of. Yes, obviously, but this is an element only in Italy, no?
Yeah, well, that's kind of funny because I typed in gondola in Spain, but it came up with this because this is also the word that we
In
use for
Venice.
these boats. Yeah, the gondolas. It's kind of funny. We use the same word for these boats and also for these things right here, that carry you up above
Okay,
water.
okay, yes.
Yeah.
I remember this element in some cities in Spain, which you need to save a different height, no? But I
Yeah.
didn't remember. I don't remember any city.
I'm thinking. Well, it
I
says Barcelona have one.
Yes, for example, yes, in Barcelona, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
it's true. It's Montjuic, the famous mountain, no? Montjuic,
yeah.
it's a
Oh,
great
Montjuic, yeah,
city.
yeah, yeah. Also,
And where I am too,
uh-huh.
here in Morocco.
Oh, in Morocco you have one. So, Zineb,
Yeah.
you just joined us. Why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Okay, well, my name is Zineb. I am 20 years old. I'm an architecture student. I'm living in Morocco.
Are you from Morocco?
Yeah, I'm from Morocco.
Okay. What part of Morocco?
I'm from Casablanca.
Okay, Casablanca, huh?
But I'm living in the north because of my studies.
Oh, okay. So, do you miss Casablanca?
I do a lot. Yeah.
Casablanca is that's a kind of a touristy town too, isn't it? Lots of people go there.
Yeah, they do, but it's more about other cities like Agadir.
Is Casablanca on the water? What water is that right there? Is that the?
Yeah, it's the sea.
It's the sea. Okay, let me see the map here. It's the Atlantic or the Mediterranean?
It's the biggest city in Morocco.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
How many people live there?
In where I am or in whole Morocco?
In Casablanca.
In Casablanca, I think it's millions. I don't have the exact number.
Yeah. Yeah. So where you're studying now is more in the north. So are you closer? You're pretty close to Spain?
Yeah, a lot. So we got a lot of Spanish people here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to Spain?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. I forgot what you said. What are you studying? Did you say? Zineb? Uh-oh. Zaneb, you went white. Are you still there with us? I think she might have gone. Nicola, something's happening to the Google Hangouts because Nicola was in here twice and Zaneb just got white. I can't hear.
Yes, I have had a problem with my connection. I've lost the connection. When I came back, I see me twice.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry for the other guy. I think she's gone away.
She's coming back now.
Okay.
She's coming back, yeah. Some things happen. We don't know how it all works. Sometimes it's crazy technology stuff. Yeah, sometimes it just goes white. I don't know. Zaneb, are you back with us? Okay, we only have 2 more minutes. So does anybody want to say anything before we end this hour? I want to make sure you guys have a chance to say anything that is on your mind.
Yes, I want to write my Congress website, and you can show it.
Okay, I think I saw it up here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, okay.
I put again.
Yeah, okay. Are you going to be giving a talk there too?
Sorry?
Will you be giving a talk at the Congress?
I will join with my teamwork, in my master term.
What will it be in English or Turkish?
English.
Oh, cool.
My name is Imposter Station 3.
Oh, in Poster Session 3. How many people are in your team?
There are 3 people, my supervisor, my doctorate friend, and me.
Oh, wow, there's lots of people from all around the world coming, huh?
Yes, for example, especially from Asia countries, for example, South Korea, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Saudi Arabia, Romania.
We call those countries the Middle East.
Yes, Middle East.
From the Middle East, yeah. Well, that should be fun.
Yes, definitely.
It looks like you have a nice place to stay, too.
Yes, and you can click the proceedings, social program, yes.
Yeah, you're having a cocktail party.
Yes, it's not only a situation to job or work, it's a party too.
Fun. You're going to be mixing, we say, mixing business with pleasure.
Yes, definitely.
Will it mostly be men or will there be women?
I'm not sure. I will see.
Okay. Oh, yummy Turkish cuisine, huh?
Yes.
Food. Yeah, yummy. And then you get to go to an excursion to the ancient city of Phaselis, or how do you say that? Phaselis?
Phaselis, and I think it will be wonderful boat cruise.
Yeah, nice. Wow, you're lucky.
Yes. But it is expensive.
Yes. Okay, well, have fun.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, our time's up. Thanks for having a conversation with us. That's one of the best ways, I think, is to help you become more confident in speaking, is just to practice speaking about different topics yourself and also things you like to do, but also listening to other people. So I'm glad you guys came and joined the class. I have 3 more classes today. I'm doing 5 classes in one day. So I have a little break right now, and then I'm coming back in an hour, and then 2 more later tonight, my time. So thanks, everybody, for coming. And I'll
see you.
Hey, bye, Bud.
Bye.
Bye, Amit. Bye, Juan. Bye, Nicola.
Thanks.
Bye,
Thanks a
Tan.
lot.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oops, I think you got frozen there. Nicolo. Yeah, Karim, the connection might have slowed for a minute, so we'll just see if it works itself out. Yeah. And Nicola, how are you? And Hamid. Looks like we're yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know if the connection is slowing down on my side or somewhere out there in internet land, but it seems like some people are having a little problem with the microphones right now, and it's I think it's the connection, the speed of the internet connection that we're having right now. Wow, everybody, you came in quickly. Okay. Let's see how it's working. Karim, okay, I think it's working a little better now. Ahmad, how's your microphone working?
Yeah, it's good.
Good, yep, sounds really good. Esther, how are you?
Hi, fine, and you?
Good, great, wonderful. And Hamid, how's your microphone?
It is good.
It's good, yep, sounds good. Juan, how are you? Juan, the thinker.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. It's the second or third time in Verbling, and it's a new experience for me.
Oh, great. How are you liking it? Off with some questions, but I also am very curious if you have any questions that you want to ask, either me or other students or everybody, then we can do that too. But since we do have some new people in this class, I would just like to start with introductions. So in your introduction, just tell us your name, what country you live in or where you're from, and if you are studying, tell us what you're studying, and if you have a job, tell us what you do for a job. Okay, well, those are starting off with just some of the basic introductory types of questions. And we'll start with you, Ahmad.
Yeah, hi Lisa. Hi everybody. I'm Imad. I'm from Syria. Actually, I want to talk about what I was doing recently.
Okay.
You know, I have only 1 week to prepare for the test. The interesting thing that I did in the last 2 days was kind of diagnose for my problems. Where is my weakness? And I found that the speed of the reading for academic topics is my main problem.
Okay.
And same thing in the writing also. I have problem with the speed that I can't revise or make corrections. Just the speeding and the spelling in the writing. Yeah. That's it.
So your microphone was tweaking out a little bit, which means like messing up a little bit in the beginning. So I missed it. Did you say that you only have a little while to practice?
Yes, I like it. It's a good way to learn English and to meet new people, and it's a great idea. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? All right, great. And Karim, how's your microphone working now? Looks like the internet connection is kind of getting stuck. Mine, how's your microphone working? Mine? I don't hear you, so maybe your microphone is muted. So check on that. And Nicolo, how are you doing?
Fine, thanks, Lisa. I'm from Florence, Italy, and this is my first lesson on Verbling. So I'm very excited about how it works, and I hope it's really funny.
Okay, great, cool.
It will be funny.
Yeah, it should be fun. Okay, great. Rafael, how are you doing?
Oh, hello. Me too. I'm from Italy.
Great.
For me, it's the second lesson. I'm fine because I just came back from work.
Yeah.
So I prepared for the weekend.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Today's Saturday, huh? It's Saturday night for you right now, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Great. And hi, everybody. This is Lisa, and it's time again for another Verbling class. In this hour, we will be speaking. We're going to have a speaking in English class. So if you are interested in practicing your spoken English, then this is a good class for you. We're going to talk about a variety of things, and it's a conversational class, so it's not very formal. I'm not going to do a lot of lecturing. I would like to do more of conversing with everybody and asking you guys some questions and then having you answer. And even if you have some questions, then we can answer those as well. So if you are interested in practicing your speaking, then go ahead and click on the blue button if you have a reservation already. And if you do not have a reservation, then you can get one now and come in if you are a Verbling Premium member. And otherwise, you can wait until the green Join Class button appears. So, hi there, Karim. Is that how you say your name? Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good.
You're
You?
doing well? Good. So,
Good.
how do you say your name correctly? Karim or?
Karim.
Karim. Okay. And where are you from? Tan, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Hola. I'm good. Tan, are you taking Spanish classes now too?
Not really.
Oh, not really. Okay. Okay. Joseph, how are you?
Hey, I'm fine. Thank you. How about you?
That's a pretty cool picture you got there.
Yeah, I know.
Did you create that?
No, it's like an avatar. It's come with
Yeah.
or something.
But it
I don't know.
moves.
I guess people are liking it. So. Yeah.
There's some green eyes.
Except teacher Martin, he gets scared of it. So.
It looks a little freaky, but it's okay. All right, everybody. So in this hour, it's going to be a conversation. So it's just we're going to be talking to each other. Usually, we just start off by saying our names and where we live, and we're just going to start talking a little bit about the type of things you talk about when you're getting to know people. But also, because some of you are new and some of you have been to many of the Verbling classes already with me and with many of the other teachers that we have. Maybe we can also talk about some other things that go a little bit beyond just the getting to know you type of questions. If we want to talk about politics or current events or interests or hobbies, things like that, we can do that. So I'm going to start